Hey, look out. It's Faith Talk Live. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
Yep, she's at the Motel 6 in Nashville. There she is.
Yes, here I am. No bugs anywhere, just a lot of lights and some backdrops. See, I got the backdrop going.
You do.
There's a light in the back, and
so pretty.
Yeah.
And it's I was gonna go to I told you I was gonna go to the top of the high rise, 18th floor, because I'm in downtown.
Yeah, downtown.
And it was a bit cold here this morning.
Yeah.
You know, we're an hour earlier, but it's been forever since I talked to you people, so I wanted to, do it a little fancier. And
well, it looks good. It looks really good. Leslie Townsend, one of our favorites, if not our favorite. I was gonna say customer.
You are my favorite. Dan, did you shave something?
Did I shave something? I did
shaved
not.
your face, or didn't you have something on your face the last time besides the microphone in your mouth?
I mean, it could have been chocolate or something, but I
so you didn't have the beard. Just Rick had the beard.
I let Rick do the beard thing because he's got so much there. It makes up for both of us.
Yeah, I've got enough beard for everybody.
And
Yeah.
now are you going to shave it? Because you know what, Rick? I have seen pictures of you with your fabulous looking family. And your face is so handsome.
Well,
it is so handsome, but wow, I want you to shave it the next time I come by.
Shave it just for Leslie, Rick.
Let me make a note of that. All right. Leslie Townsend says shave the beard.
Shave the beard.
Well, no, I just want to see your beautiful chin. You have a beautiful chin.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And I've seen I looked at some of your older pictures. So how long have you had the beard?
Well, let's see what. This morning I was clean shaven.
So much testosterone.
So you're using Rogaine for men, I guess.
For men, for women, whoever.
You use it as a face wash.
You know what's so funny? So speaking of Rogaine, you'd think that I wouldn't know anything about that, right, fellas?
Right.
But my hair started receding a tad right here, just a bit.
Yeah.
And so my dermatologist said I needed to get Rogaine for men.
Okay.
She said, but just be clear, you do it every night, and just be very careful that it doesn't drip onto your forehead.
Because you get hair all over your forehead?
Because guess what might happen? Eddie Munster? I'm going to be Frankenstein one of these days, because soon. So actually, my hairline is coming in good, but I'm having to shave my back regularly.
Oh, well, stop letting it drip down your back and you won't have that problem.
And I want to mow the lawn all the time. I don't know what happened.
And you keep spitting and scratching. We don't know why.
So how have you all been? It's been at least a year.
It's been a while. Maybe not a year, but it's been a while. Yeah.
It's been a while. I'm so glad that we could get, well, with your schedule now, you're all over the place. We're so excited for you.
Well, it's all a facade, really.
So you're not really doing anything in Nashville. You're just traveling around making it look like it.
I think I'm going to be in Nashville most of the winter because Ohio is very cold.
Yeah.
And it's getting a little bit cold. I'm going back to Nashville next week. I mean, back to Ohio. And actually, I was in Wisconsin last week at the Wisconsin in the Dells.
Yeah.
Which is as opposed to Farmer in the Dells.
Yeah. I wondered what happened.
I don't know if you've ever been up there. It is. Oh, and it's fall up there, so it's like the colors. Look, I'm wearing the Wisconsin look. It's the orange and the yellow and the browns in the back and all this stuff over here. Anyways, and the whole drive, I drove from Ohio, so the whole drive up there, I saw a lot of abandoned vehicles. Like people they were on the side of the road and their cars weren't working. So I don't know what was going on. And my driver who picked me up from the Chicago airport kept wanting to pull over and help them. And I said, no way. They had ample opportunity to buy the extended warranty.
You're right.
I say it's on them. Don't you think?
Yes. Yes,
I mean,
it
as
is.
many
How many
calls as
times-
you get about
How
the.
many times have you said no to the ample warranty?
Yeah, I know.
So I said it's on them.
Yeah, you're right. Very
Leslie-
And I
true.
was with the girls. I was trying to do a hunting thing, because we were doing our hunting material. And of course, I'm the queen of not being able to hunt. I'm an
Yeah.
indoor. Heels and dirt just don't mix. Exactly. And I had my camouflage on for the show, and of course everybody could still see me. You'd think
Right.
that.
Yeah, because it doesn't really
make it
camouflage.
And I have, in my farm in Ohio, we have a ton of guns. We have guns everywhere. And so when my husband leaves, he always says, well, don't worry, you have all these guns to protect you. I said, well, I don't know how to shoot them. I could twirl them. I know how to twirl.
You look good. I mean,
But shoot them? Hold on a minute. Da, 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 I'm twirling them. And then he says, well, you have a cell phone. See, so I have a camera. I'm on the cell phone right now. That's why I'm a little shaky.
Yeah.
But I'm on this cell phone, and I said, oh, this is great. I'm going to be in my closet hiding with no Wi-Fi, yelling, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And they open the door, and I say, halt. I'm going to call my husband.
and we have guns in the house, by the
And
way.
we have guns in the house. Don't. And of course, he says, I couldn't say that because he says they're loaded. And that,
Oh, wow.
Leslie Norris Townsend with us. We love having her. She is a riot. Period. We love having her with you, with us, whomever.
I love it. And are you in the building at all anymore? Are you at home still?
I'm in the building today.
Oh, okay. So one at a time, you go to the building?
Pretty much, yeah. Whenever I go, nobody else is there. So
Have I asked too many questions? Is this too personal?
no, not at all.
Let's talk about Nashville, and it's this weekend, right?
No, next week. Oh, I have the big show, so I'm working on the show.
Okay.
And I have been trying. Nashville is in need of a family-friendly show that's other than music.
Mm-hmm.
It is, it's so touristy downtown. It's so Disneyland. I used to work at Disney World.
Mhm.
Right.
And I worked at Disneyland in California too. And I did the Pecos Bill Wild West show. And I did the Hoop-de-Doo review over there in the Fort Wilderness campgrounds. That is a huge hit 25 years later. They're
Mhm.
still
Yeah.
They're still
We
packing.
just went recently. Love that show. Yeah.
Oh, when did you go, Dan?
It was right before COVID hit.
Oh, isn't that it? So I did all the parts. I was the original Dolly Drew, the Hoop-de-Doo Queen there.
Yeah.
And so I felt like, Nashville has been calling to me, let's do something similar, or let's get a show together. So I'm trying this out November 10th, next Wednesday, at the Cabana Taps. It's a dinner show. You can buy dinner, or you can just buy items on the menu, or you can just come for the show and buy a couple drinks. It's called, the name of the show is called I Hear America Laughing.
That's good.
Yeah.
Isn't that fabulous?
Yes, because we need that, because we've gotten too serious and mean.
Yeah. Yes, we need to lighten up. Everybody's gotten too politically correct. We need to just unwoke everybody. We just need to be ourselves.
Yes, laugh at ourselves. Yes,
and laugh at ourselves. And it's nothing is personal. Nothing is personal. It's all about just let's lighten up a bit. So this is going to be our first shot, and I have 5 comics coming in.
All right.
I have Dick Hardwick, who was the king of Disneyland, and he'll be doing the Hakka Bee that week. So I got him to come in when it's Wednesday night, 6:00 show. It's a $20 cover, which is unheard of in Nashville. I mean, this is very cheap for Nashville. They're all $50. You go to Ray Stevens' place, $50.
Wow.
So, and we will do 2 hours of clean comedy, clean, relevant, not hokey. We are not hokey.
That's right.
Even though, the hair may look hokey. But, I really try to make it very original and very relevant. So Dick Hardwick is coming in, who he's done the Opry many, many times also. And then I have Joby Sad, who is the Village Idiot. He's from the Nashville area. And I also have Bozilla is a guest star on the show. That is, you've heard of the Unknown Comic. Well, this is a comic, Bo Schuster, who puts a gorilla head on his head. In fact, you need to interview him with the head.
That would be fun.
Thing. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
He is so funny, and it's just different. It's just fun and fluffy, and it's very different. And then we also have Dr. Vien Fomachon from Miami is coming, and he's an ear, nose, and throat doctor, but he also is a comedian. So I don't know if you want to pick him to do your ears, nose, and throat.
Yeah. You'll be laughing while he's working on you.
But he's very funny, and he's from the Laotian Islands. So it's a bit of I Hear America Laughing. It's Americans are everywhere. We're not just for people who look like me. We're for everybody.
Yeah, that's fun.
Awesome.
So I think it's going to be, and John, my son, is going to be in the show.
Yeah, he's going to
Well, that sold the tickets right there.
Yeah,
Come
there
on.
you go.
Well, listen, I have to pay him to be in my own show.
He's a busy guy, you know. I mean, he doesn't have time for you anymore.
He's so busy, and he's busy writing songs, and he's on YouTube, John Townsend, and he's Townsend Music, and he just turned 27. So I recently had a birthday, and it's just amazing how I could have had him at 10 years old.
It's amazing. Wow. Now, is he married, Leslie? I mean,
he doesn't. Listen, my boys, I have the 25 and the 27. They don't even bring home girls. I mean, they don't bring home girlfriends. Let's put it that way.
Right.
They're afraid I'm going to post their pictures and say stuff about them. And I guess in the music business, you want to look. He's so handsome. He's like a movie star handsome, and he's 6'2" and move over Blake Shelton because the girls chase him everywhere. So he doesn't like me to say too much. He doesn't want me to say too much, because
I guess
in the music business, single looks better. I don't know, but I would love for him to bring home a nice girl, a beautiful girl, just somebody that they care about each other. They love God. This is, this is what my prayer is for both of my boys. But you just have to hang in there and keep praying because their career, just like their mother was, I got married very late in life also. So I was very driven by the careers. So I think the boys, I unfortunately, because I would love to have some. Do you have grandchildren, either of you?
Not yet. No, I would love to have.
No, but you have married children?
I have one that's married, and then one who's working down at Disney World, and who would love to have a boyfriend. So we need to hook up here, Leslie.
I know because when you see him on the YouTube, I post him on the Facebook page sometimes, but he is Townsend Music. And these kids, they're doing the Instagram most of the time. Right.
Yeah.
And they're doing other things. So I have to get more relevant. Like my younger one said, Mom, you got to be more relevant. You got to push yourself to get on the Instagram and stuff like that. Yeah. So I'm moving toward that. Listen, you are my only Zoom duo. You are my only Zoom one. I've had done one other one with Rhonda Corey once.
Rhonda Corey,
yeah. We've been on that show.
Yeah.
But I really tell people I only want to do the Faith Talk with Dan and Rick.
Oh, we feel special now.
Yeah, we do.
Because you just are so easy to make laugh. Because you've been in the house and in the studio too long.
Yes, we need entertainment, please.
Yeah.
So it's November 10th, this Wednesday. So if you're in the Nashville area, we'd love for you to come out. And if your daughter's around, have her come out because, John will be playing 2 original tunes. I told him I'd like it to be light and happy and upbeat. These kids, they write these torturous songs sometimes. Being lonely and, sleeping late and waking up and still being tired. I say, come on, snap out of it.
We want something happy here.
I know. He says, well, Mom, that's the new thing in music. You have to like show your inner self. You show how tormented and tortured you are.
Because that's what people want.
I said, that's kind of a bad reflection on your mother.
Yeah.
But you know, God wants us to experience torture and happiness. So hopefully it all moves into positive.
Yeah. Awesome. That sounds like a fun show, though.
Yeah. Leslie Norris.
Oh, one more thing. I'm going to be on Hakka Bee November 19th. So if you're in the area, I'll be on the Hakka Bee. I'll be doing the warm up because, I do it like once a month. And one more thing, because I know you want me to leave. I am trying to do the challenge, the Clean Comedy Challenge in Atlanta next summer.
Yes, please do.
So please put a buzz in your ear because I want you two to be judges and do sessions.
That would be fun.
That's why I'm coming to Atlanta, because of you two.
We would. You can count me in. That would be fun. I would love that.
Wouldn't that be funny? You could see comics from all over the country, and you can judge them.
Oh, we judge them all right.
Leslie Norris Townsend with us. So if you get an opportunity, go to Nashville and see it's on the 10th. And also the Hakka Bee. Now the Hakka Bee show's in Nashville, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit outside of it, 20 minutes north. But that's hakkabee.tv. You can get free. Those are free tickets. So I don't, last time I was on when Nona was on. So I never know who's going to be there, but it's always fun, and it's what's better than free? Hakka Bee, and it's free.
Check it out. Well, what else? What else do you have? What are you going to do for the holidays? Are you taking time off for the holidays?
Of course, when you're a comedian, you never want to take some time off, because make hay while the sun shines. That's a farmer's motto. But I am going to be in Ohio for the whole month. So I will be frozen. I will be frozen probably, because my husband likes to keep the thermostat. He's the drill sergeant of the thermostat.
Is he?
Guard of the thermostat at 55 degrees.
55? Why even have a heater if you're going to leave it that cold?
Well, I suggested we just do a campfire in the living room, because then possibly the house will burn down, and we'll build something that's fuel efficient and not oil based. We have oil based oil. Yeah. So at night sometimes I'll accidentally brush my shoulder against the thermostat, and he will wake up immediately. Oh, who touched the thermostat? I said it's probably the ghost from Christmas past.
They were called.
And do I have more time, or you want me to go?
Couple of minutes.
No, you're
couple
good.
of minutes.
Okay, well, I had a lot of projects while the pandemic. Earlier this year, I was home a lot more. Yeah. And I did meet a couple goals. I bought my 9th couch on Wayfair.
9 couches?
9th couch, and I saved so much on shipping, they're going to send me the 10th. So this is a good thing. And then I told the husband we're going to get rid of all the abandoned vehicles.
Yeah.
He says they're not abandoned. These are called landmarks. He said, you see that 87 Buick? That's when your father had his hernia operation. The 96 Ford Escort, that's when our son was born. I said, you see the 2010 Ford Taurus? That landmark is leaving if the rest don't go. So we've been having fun at home. The husband had the heart attack last year, so he's doing way better. And
good.
So he's had to stay at home. That's why we need to really put the heat on, because it's not good for him for it to be too cold. The doctor said I had to stop complaining with him, making him do stuff. I had to back off some. And then I also had to we had to social distance a bit. And he said, what else did he tell me? Oh, no fried foods, right? So
that's no fun.
Now I'm living with my son, so my marriage is thriving.
And you're warm. Does your son let the heater go on?
Yes, he does. As long as I pay for the bill,
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah.
It's all about paying for the bills.
Of course it is.
So I'm just happy that we're all out and I am vaccinated. I know we had a problem in our home. The husband did not want to get vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
And he had said, I don't know, there's, you choose whatever you want. It's not a big issue. But I said, you had this heart attack. Maybe you should get the vaccination. He said he had read that it would change his brain cells. And I said, well, maybe that would be a good thing.
And what was his response?
I said, maybe you would clip your toes once in a while. How about that? Maybe you could clean the gutters out. Could you do that? Of course, his response was that he thought he just wanted me to be able to lower my voice. That was it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Leslie
maybe
Norris,
that will be a side effect of the,
yeah.
shot.
Leslie Norris Townsend, we always love having her. And hey, let's get you back right after the first of the year, and we'll look at 2022, and let's make this thing happen next summer.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm calling Ken Kington. So I'm telling him that I'm your best friend. Okay. So because he doesn't know me that well, he just met me once or twice.
Yeah.
So I think him and I could really pull this off in the Atlanta area and possibly do a special show at the Punchline downtown and then do a church show. And I just think it'd be a wonderful opportunity. That we were in Atlanta once before. We were in Sonoya once before, but it was a bit out of.
It's kind of not Atlanta.
That's in the country. Yeah.
So next time you talk to Ken, tell him that we must bring the challenge to Atlanta.
I like that idea.
Yeah, we'll do that. Leslie Norris Townsend, Dan will put the website up there. It's funnyleslie.com, and she certainly is. We love her to pieces.
We love you too. We love you too.
Let's take a break. We'll be right back. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
This is Faith Talk Live.